What's going on, guys? It's Seattle Gamer here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be going out of my way and doing a post-game commentary simply to discuss the Black Ops 2 trailer. And I've known about the trailer, since it first came out. I haven't really done a video on it because I have not been on YouTube in a while, but I will say this right away. I enjoy the trailer, and judging by the dislikes to likes ratio on YouTube, a lot of people are kind of torn on it. Like, there are still more likes than dislikes, but there's also quite a few dislikes on it. And I want to ask people that dislike the trailer, why? Is it because you're an Infinity Ward fanboy? Or is it simply because you're afraid of change? I know a lot of the hardcore gamers on Call of Duty, they want change in the series. That's like what you see on the forums and everywhere else a lot, is they want the series to change. They want different things added in, not taken away, except for like maybe second chance, and things like that. But for the most part, they want change in the series. It's like Call of Duty is stagnant, people. If you guys look at the overall Call of Duty package, it is definitely stagnated over the last 2.5, 3 years. And people want change. And Treyarch is going above and beyond. They are going to try to change the series. Whether or not it's for the best, we do not know yet. But at least they're taking the initiative to change it. And over the last 2 years, Treyarch has definitely taken over the lead role at Infinity Ward when it comes to Call of Duty. Black Ops, even for all of its faults, was still a better game than Modern Warfare 3. Just ask yourself this, if you want to know for sure which game was better, which game already have you had the most bullshit deaths on? I guarantee you're going to say Modern Warfare 3. And I'm not judging this by a Treyarch fanboy or anything, because I just like Call of Duty in general, but I definitely have more fun on Black Ops, even if on YouTube Black Ops gameplays are not quite as impressive, as Modern Warfare 3 gameplays. But for the most part, Black Ops 2 was a lot more fun. There was a lot more of those moments where you weren't scratching your head, except for like maybe those weird second chance kills. But when it comes to Black Ops 2 now, definitely, I am excited. Now, what they showed in the trailer, it was not actually showing anything to do with the multiplayer. So, for all we know, in the trailer, it's kind of like Skynet meets Call of Duty, and like I'm almost expecting the T-2000, to come out of somewhere and like start shooting at me. But for the most part, the multiplayer might not even be like that. In the Call of Duty universe, Treyarch has stated before as well that their multiplayer is not actually taking place in the time frame of their games. So like on Black Ops here, which is in the video, the time frame was in the 60s, it was Vietnam. But the actual multiplayer, it has no time frame. That's why you see guns that aren't even from the same era in the actual game, like the Spectre, and everything else. And I'm pretty sure Black Ops 2 will be the same way. So even if we have all this futuristic stuff flying around and mechs coming around shooting everyone, that's not to actually say that's going to be in the multiplayer. It might be integrated somehow into it, but I doubt it's going to be like the main, thing in the multiplayer. Because when I saw the mechs on the trailer, I was kind of worried about it, for a second. I was like, nah. This is getting kind of weird, it's like Mech Assault, Call of Duty, and you already had the unmanned flying machines. I was apprehensive, but once I got done with the trailer and the overall package, I actually can't diss Treyarch for anything they've showed right now. You can't really judge this by what you're seeing. It could be a pretty fun game. Can you guys imagine like a more futuristic game? And in the Call of Duty series, I mean, this has been a rumor for a while now, for the last six to 7 months, that Treyarch is doing a futuristic game, but no one would believe it until now. And judging by the weapons in the game, like, our weapons are not going to be that futuristic. We're just fighting a lot more futuristic weapons in general. Like, let's see, at one point, they had little, the 4-rotored helicopters flying around shooting people, like the little drones. And also showed like the big, little, I don't know what you'd call it, like the 2-rotor helicopter flying around unmanned shooting people. And if you looked at the weapons on what the people were using to fight them, it was not that bad in general. Like, they had normal weapons when they were shooting at these helicopters. So it's not really set in the future. I mean, like, it's a futuristic game with futuristic enemies, it looks like, but that does not mean we're going to be using futuristic weapons. Now, granted, in the story, I guarantee you at some point we're going to hop inside a mech and we're going to shoot things up, but at the same time in the trailer we're riding around on horses, so maybe we have to, like, during the story, maybe we're going to have to avoid being on the radar, by using vehicles. Maybe those machines can detect the vehicles. And these are not, it's not like Skynet, because it's other humans controlling these machines. It's like our enemies to the United States or whatever countries we're playing in, Russia or Europe or whatever. And I'm really excited about it. I'm not going to lie. It has my heart racing right now. I can't wait now for November 13th. And that's another thing, guys. Treyarch changed their release date. Can you believe it? It's not November 8th no more. That should make you happy right there. It's not a cookie cutter release date every single year. They added 5 days. Yes, guys, that's all there we go. We clapped our hands. You know, the release date's finally been changed for once. Unless, of course, they move up the release date before it comes out, and then it comes out November 8th, and I'm going to come back to this video and have to bite myself, you know, in the ass. And just tell me, guys, in the comments right now, are you guys excited for Black Ops 2? I mean, are you guys sick of Modern Warfare 3 as of right now? Or, I mean, just tell me what your guys' opinions are on it. Do you think that we're actually going to be using futuristic weapons and, you know, fighting with futuristic, I don't know what you call them, futuristic machines, I guess, futuristic AIs? I wouldn't really call them an AI because they're not thinking for themselves. There's still a program running them, but I would call them futuristic machines. Do you think that that's what the multiplayer is going to be like? You know, us flying around little four-rotored helicopters shooting everyone? I really don't think that's what the multiplayer is going to be like, but I think those could be integrated as kill streaks, and I don't think those kill streaks are going to be that bad. I mean, if you look at Black Ops, think about the UAVs and everything else. You could shoot down UAVs with your gun if you actually truly needed to. You know? So I really don't think these kill streaks are going to be as powerful as they look in the storyline. In the storyline, everything's more powerful. Even on Black Ops 2, with the how to say Black Ops 2, blah, blah, blah. Even on Black Ops, you know, the weapons in the story were a lot more powerful. So that's just my opinion, guys. You know, that's just a really quick post-game commentary. I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace, guys. Black Ops gameplay too. It's old school. I love it.